Hi, and welcome to the very first episode of this health series. I'm Dr. Angel, and today we're diving into a topic that might seem a little sensitive, but it's actually incredibly important for men's health and confidence. We're going to talk about penis size, what's considered normal, and how to measure it accurately. Before we begin, I want to make something very clear. This is a medical and educational discussion. There's absolutely no shame or embarrassment in learning about your own anatomy. In fact, having accurate information helps you let go of harmful myths and unnecessary anxiety. Now, let's start with something that might surprise you. Many men worry that their penis is smaller than average. Surveys have shown that a large percentage of men believe they fall below the norm, but the truth is, most of them are wrong. This kind of anxiety is often caused by unrealistic portrayals in media and a general lack of clear, factual information. Without a reliable reference point, it's easy to compare yourself to exaggerated or even fake standards, inches, 12 centimeters. Now, here's the key point. The size of a flaccid penis does not predict its erect size. When fully erect, the average penis length is around 4.7 to 6.3 inches, 12 to 16 centimeters, with the medically accepted normal range being 3.5 to 7 inches, 9 to 18 centimeters. In terms of girth, meaning the circumference or thickness of the penis, the average during erection is about 4.3 to 5.1 inches, 11 to 13 centimeters, with a normal range between 3.5 to 5.9 inches, 9 to 15 centimeters. So, if you fall anywhere within those ranges, you're medically considered completely normal. Now, let's talk about what determines penis size. Genetics play the biggest role, just like they determine your height, hair color, or eye shape. It's largely hereditary and part of the natural variation between individuals. Age is another factor. Penis growth typically occurs during puberty, usually between ages 10 and 16, and it generally reaches its final size by around age 18. After that, it remains relatively stable for most of a man's life. General health also makes a difference. For example, obesity can make the penis appear smaller because fat around the pubic area can cover part of the shaft. Hormonal imbalances during puberty or early development can also affect growth. So, how do you measure correctly? This is important. A lot of guys do it wrong, and that leads to misleading results. Let's walk through the correct method. First, to measure length, make sure you're fully erect. Use a firm ruler, not a soft tape. Place the ruler on top of the penis, starting from where the penis meets the pubic bone. You may need to press down slightly to get past any fat in the pubic area. Then measure in a straight line from the base to the tip of the glans, that's the head of the penis. Don't measure from the side or underneath. Those methods are inaccurate and can't be compared to medical data. And make sure you're at full erection. Partial erections will give you misleading numbers. Now for girth or thickness, you'll need a flexible tape measure, like the kind used for sewing. Wrap it gently around the thickest part of the shaft, usually in the middle or near the base. Make sure it's snug but not tight. You want an accurate leading, not one that's squeezed. Again, do this during a full erection for the most accurate measurement. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Measuring when you're not fully erect. Not pressing the ruler all the way to the pubic bone. Remember, fat in that area can hide up to an inch or more of actual length. Measuring from the underside or the side. This gives you a number that doesn't match standard medical studies. So, what's considered abnormal? Medically, a penis is considered abnormally small, what's called a micropenis, if it measures less than 2.7 inches, 7 centimeters, when fully erect. This is rare and usually tied to hormonal or developmental conditions. If you suspect this, it's important to consult a urologist. On the flip side, having an extremely large penis can also come with challenges, such as discomfort during sex or even issues with certain medical procedures. It's uncommon, but worth mentioning. Now, let's bust a few common myths. Myth number 1, hand or foot size predicts penis size. False. Scientific studies show no consistent correlation. Myth number 2, Certain races or ethnicities have significantly larger penises. While there may be small differences between populations, the variation among individuals is much greater than any difference between groups. So no, ethnicity is not a reliable predictor. Myth number 3. You can permanently enlarge your penis with pills, pumps, or exercises. Sorry, but there's no scientifically proven, safe way to permanently increase size. Some surgical options exist, but they carry risks and aren't recommended unless there's a medical reason. And here's what really matters. Penis size does not determine your worth as a man or your ability to be a great sexual partner. Sexual satisfaction is influenced by many things: communication, emotional connection, mutual understanding, and technique. If you're worried about your size, remind yourself that you're probably well within the normal range. And if that anxiety is affecting your life or your relationships, please don't hesitate to speak with a healthcare professional.